What's up? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. We got a lot to go through. A lot happened here on a Monday. Rolling Stone UK is facing backlash. They have Harry Styles on the cover, dubbing Harry Styles the new king of pop in their latest cover. And they have faced a lot of backlash from Michael Jackson fans, from music fans altogether. Now, Taj Jackson, who's Michael Jackson's nephew, came out and said, as he tweeted them, there is no new king of pop. You don't own the title, Rolling Stone, and you didn't earn it. My uncle did. Decades of dedication and sacrifice. The title has been retired. No disrespect to Harry Styles. He's mega talented. Give him his own unique title. Now, Harry Styles covered Rolling Stone. Some of the things that went through is confused as to why Harry Styles is doing 15 shows in Madison Square Garden and other similar residencies. It says the decision stems from a need for a less strenuous schedule, plus a professional need to be able to attend festivals, rent studios, and record, for a new album. So they also discussed. He told Rolling Stone he can't see himself doing another movie for a while, but isn't ruling out taking on new roles. I think there'll be a time where he'll fiend to do it again. And Olivia Wilde said she didn't personally believe the hateful energy defines its fan base at all. The majority of them are true champions of kindness, and that is when she was asked about the people who do not like her and Harry's relationship. The way I take it is I think it's disrespectful to name anyone the new king of pop. You don't see anybody saying Elvis Presley or someone's the new king of rock and roll. That's Elvis Presley. That title is retired. Madonna, there should not be anyone years from now being called the queen of pop. That title should be retired. These titles should not be changing hands. Right? Once you get a title of a queen or king of something, that's it. It shouldn't change hands. Right? Unless it's somebody that is totally more dominant than you, years later, and put in the same type of career. And I still don't think it should be. I think that should be it. Name him something else. Give him a different, unique title, like Taj Jackson said. I totally agree with Taj Jackson. What it is people are getting comfortable with trying to erase the greats that came before them. So God only knows 40, 50 years from now, are we going to be talking about another female rapper instead of Nicki Minaj, calling them the queen? Are we going to be talking about a different queen of hip-hop R&B instead of Mary J. Blige? They always want to be so quick to try to erase our history. And not just our history, the history of past generations. Not going to let them do it. Not on my watch. Michael Jackson is the king of pop. Harry Styles is nowhere near the guy. I would be a little less insulted if you said it was Justin Bieber, for Christ's sakes. I mean, Justin Bieber's accomplished way more than Harry Styles. So I don't understand how Harry Styles can even be called the new king of pop, the old king of pop tarts maybe, or the king of pop-ups, but not the king of pop. All right, so shout out to Harry Styles for the Rolling Stone UK cover, but pipe down, Rolling Stone. Moving on to my new favorite group, those girls they call Blackpink. So Blackpink made it official. Today they earned the biggest music video debut ever. Within 24 hours, over 90 million views for Pink Venom. Blackpink is also currently leading the charts this week. And they're leading digital streaming charts. They've now been number one the last 3 days. So shout out to Blackpink. Shout out to Blackpink Lisa. She was on the cover of V magazine, and Lisa, see her there with the blonde, on doing the cover of V magazine, doing that up big. So Blackpink, man, uh, the also thing that they said is they remain at the peak of number one for a third consecutive day on global Spotify with 5.78 million streams. They extend their record for most days spent at number one by a K-pop artist. Currently leading this week's U.S. digital sales race. It would mark their first number one in sales if they're able to finish it. And like we said, they officially broke the 24-hour debut at 90.4. So congratulations goes out to Blackpink. And congratulations is in order for NBA YoungBoy. It is reported he has signed a deal with Cash Money Records and Baby for $60 million. Now, a lot of people were saying that's it. You know, you're looking at a young man who's got 5 albums completed at 22 years of age. He's the number one solo streaming artist on YouTube, or at least right up there with Drake. And a lot of people are worried signing with Birdman, especially after we see what happened to Lil Wayne. And Lil Wayne's his so-called son, and he robbed Lil Wayne. So, NBA YoungBoy, hope you got some good lawyers on deck. But $60 million to him, if this is true and accurate, and his net worth is accurate, he should be worth over $100 million now. And hopefully he brings that same, now that he got the bag, he brings that same worth ethic to his new contract in Cash Money. So congratulations on NBA YoungBoy. Do y'all think NBA YoungBoy is the number one rapper right now after this deal? Y'all let me know. And of course, we'll close it out with the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj. It was made official today. The number one record in the country, Super Freaky Girl. And it becomes the first solo female song to debut at number one on the Hot 100 this year. Let's suck on her clip for a little bit because there are a lot of accolades that was achieved with this song. Now has the most Nicki Minaj now has the most number ones on the Hot 100, more than any other female rapper this decade. If you're wondering about, what do you mean this decade? The decade started in 2020, so she now has 3 number ones since 2020, and that's more than any other female rapper. Super Freaky Girl by Nicki Minaj becomes the first solo female rap song to debut at number one on the Billboard streaming songs. Okay, and let's see, what else? With Super Freaky Girl going number one, for the first time this century, 3 different black female artists reached number one on the Hot 100 consecutively, and that was Beyonce, Break My Soul, Lizzo, About Damn Time, Nicki Minaj, Super Freaky Girl. Wait a minute, there's more. Super Freaky Girl by Nicki Minaj earns the biggest digital sales week for a solo song in the U.S. since Ariana Grande's 7 Rings in 2019. Nicki Minaj and Miss Lauryn Hill are the only female rappers in history to have a solo song debut at number one on the Billboard Hot 100. So not just went to number one, debuted at number one. And this is the Hot 100 achievements for Nicki Minaj, number one debut, Super Freaky Girl. Nicki Minaj became the first female rapper to earn 2 number one debuts in Hot 100 history. Okay, first female song to debut at number one on the Hot 100 this year. First solo song by a black artist to debut at number one, not just female, black artist to debut at number one on the Hot 100 this year. Post the biggest debut sales week of the year for a lead female artist. First solo female rap song to debut at number one on the Hot 100 this century. More number ones than any other female rapper this decade, which we said that before, which is 3. Extends her record for most top 10 hits among female rappers, 21 top 10 hits, which tops all the female rappers. Nicki Minaj becomes the first lead black female artist to debut at #1 on the Hot 100 in over 18 years since Fantasia in 2003. And I'm going to assume that was When I See You, When I See You, I love you, man. That's a song, boy. I'm going to assume that was the song that went #1. Also, Super Freaky Girl by Nicki Minaj becomes the first song by a female artist to debut at #1 on the Hot 100 without a music video since, again, Ariana Grande's Thank You Next in 2018. Whew! A lot of accolades, a lot of records broken with this song. Congratulations goes out to Nicki Minaj. I see people, trying to throw shots. Oh, yeah, but it's going to fall next week. Well, you know what? We'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm sure they're not worried about next week right now. You have to celebrate the accomplishment and what she did and what she and her fan base accomplished during this week. And I guess they'll cross the bridge of next week when next week comes. It's your boy Evan Hollywood for the IE Network. This has been the Heaven Hollywood Report. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and please turn on those notifications.